Good morning, 6th grade. This video is for you for Wednesday, May 13th. We are looking at 4.6 in grammar, the model auxiliaries, and you also have a writing assignment from page 569 in your reading book. And on page 569, that's the end of your story, The Princess Who Became a King. So I want you to look at page 569 and you're going to write a paragraph response for where it says write about reading. Queen Regent Hatshepsut had herself crowned as pharaoh. Do you agree or disagree that she should have declared herself ruler of Egypt? Write a paragraph to explain your claim. Use text evidence to support your argument. Now the last part where it says to use text evidence is very important because you want to go back to the story and gather information from the story that supports your position. So page 569 in your reading book, answer that question, and that's due for Friday. Now, we'll go into the model auxiliary, and this is where you'll find the reason why I say things to you like when you ask, can I go to the bathroom? And I'll say, I don't know. Can you? Do you know how? This is the lesson that explains that. So using model auxiliaries. Model auxiliaries are used to express possibility, permission, ability, necessity, obligation, intention, and willingness. They are followed by main verbs that are in the base form. Now, the base form means it doesn't show a tense. Okay? So, the common model auxiliaries are may, might, can, could, must, should, will, and shall. So if we're asking for possibility, we would say, you might want information on the wonders of the modern world. We could look on the internet for information. So that makes it possible for you to find the information. If you're asking permission, and this is where many of you have some challenges, anyone who wants may use the computer in the classroom. May is what grants permission. Ability is what you mix with permission oftentimes. Now, ability is different. June can find just about anything on the internet. Notice can is what indicates your ability. You can go to the bathroom. You can find. Necessity means something that needs to happen. We must finish the proposal for our project today. Notice must is what indicates the need, the necessity, and it has the main verb. Each of these uses the helping verb, the model auxiliary helping verbs, like may, might, can, could, must, should, will, and would, and then the main verb. The next one is obligation, like you feel like you need to do something, like you have to do something. We should help June with the research for our project. So should help is what's used as the model auxiliary for obligation. Intention is what you mean to do. You intend to do this. You plan to do it. I will bring my notes to study hall. Will bring is what you're intending to do. So it's intention. It's what you plan to do. And the last one is willingness. Like, is someone willing to help you? Would you help us with the report? Would help is the verb phrase, the model auxiliary would with the main verb help. Notice that you is an interrupter there, so it's not part of the verb phrase. In a question, the subject oftentimes interrupts the verb phrase, like in this case. You would help us with the report. If we make it just a simple statement, would help is the verb phrase. And then in the second part of that sentence, I would gladly do the artwork for you. Same situation here, would do, but the adverb gladly is interrupting the verb phrase, and gladly is an adverb telling how you would do the artwork for you. Okay, so this is how we use the model auxiliaries. Make sure you know what the purpose is of the sentence before you construct your verb phrase. We're going to do exercise 2 on page number 111, and it says to complete each sentence with a model auxiliary according to the meaning indicated in parentheses. More than one model auxiliary may be correct for some sentences. Now, there are only two sentences where you might interchange two different models. Okay? So don't think you can just throw them anywhere. There are two sentences where you may have two possible answers. Number one says, we blank get more information before we decide on the final format for our report. So intention is the purpose of the sentence. Go back to the lesson page on 110. Intention. What would we use for intention? We would use the will or the would. So in this case, we will get more information before we decide on the final format for our report. So all that you're going to do here is say will, and that's your answer. Numbers 1 through 14 in this exercise, exercise number 2 on page 111 and page 569, your writing assignment. Both are due Friday. Grammar test around the corner.